Here we have for sale our 2017 on a 17 plate Volkswagen Caddy Black Edition. This is the 2-litre TDI with 102 brake horsepower. This is a short wheelbase manual van. What we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Black Edition of this age. And we'll also talk you through a bit about the condition, service history and ownership of this particular example, seeing as it is available for sale at the time of recording. So starting at the rear of the vehicle here, we can see that we've got rear barn doors on this example. What I mean by that are two doors which open in that fashion. They are glazed rear doors, so you've actually got windows in here. They are completely tinted though, so you can't see anything through there, just my reflection on a day like today. Of course for security, but you could remove that tint if you wanted to sort of have vision out of the rear doors, maybe for easier reversing. In terms of condition here on the rear doors, it is in very good order throughout this van. It's actually been owned by a bakery from brand new, so certainly not any heavy work being carried out with this particular example. But of course remember that this is a used commercial vehicle, so you are going to get the odd little mark here or there. So that being said, just on the rear doors here, I don't know if you can see this, but there is a very small little mark just there. You can just about see it in that reflection of that pillar. But as I say, very, very small indeed. And there's a couple of minor little marks. Condition of the rear bumper is actually in really good order. A lot of the times when you get a color-coded bumper like this, the top of the rear bumper can often be subject to a lot of marks from loading, but this is in really, really good order. Along with the color-coded bumpers and mirrors on the Black Edition, you also get rear parking sensors, so those are all nicely integrated there into the rear bumper. If we open up the rear doors, we can then have a look at the condition of the load area in the back of here. When you open up these rear doors, if you look just in the hinge here, you'll see this sort of double bar. If you pull on that bar, it'll flick out of place there, and then you can actually open the rear doors up there to their 180-degree position. And that's great because it gives you, of course, maximum access then into the rear if you're going to be loading into the back of here via a forklift, or you just want the doors right out of the way, and then it can give you great access then into the rear. And this gives you a chance then to look as well at the condition here of the rear doors. And again, of course, they are in use order, but certainly no heavy work is evident here at all. A couple of little marks, of course, as you would expect. This van hasn't been ply lined, and you can see that by the marks here on the inner wheel arches. I would imagine with the nature of the work that this has been doing, I would imagine that's going to be sort of plastic crates or something like that, which have been loading in and out of here. But all in all, it's in absolutely fine order. As I say, of course you could carpet line this, you could ply line this, and it would look absolutely fantastic. You've of course got the factory fitted bulkhead as well, which are removable. They are just bolted in around the outside with those bolts just there. So as I say, if you were to remove that and then maybe remove the tint off the rear window, then of course you would have full vision out of the back. Or of course you could keep it as it is for maximum security as well, so whatever's in the back there no one can see. Moving on, and then down the driver's side of the vehicle, we can actually use the reflections here down the side of the vehicle. As I say, this is a nice clean van, so you do get this sort of mirror-like finish on these black vans. And as I say, we can use the reflections here down the side to basically have a look for any dents or ripples or anything like that. And as you can see, it's all looking very, very nice indeed. You also get these 17-inch alloy wheels, and these are, as far as I'm aware, unique to the Black Edition Caddy. Really, really smart, of course, a genuine VW alloy. They've got the diamond cut face. There is, of course, like a lot of diamond cut wheels, you do get a little bit of corrosion. There's the odd little mark of corrosion around the wheels, more than likely on all of them, but as you can see, all in all, really, really presentable. So you've got the diamond cut face, and then with a gloss black interior to the wheel as well. I think they look really, really nice against, of course, the gloss black of the van. You also get roof bars on the Black Edition as well, and I think all in all, when you get the colour-coded bumpers, the colour-coded mirrors, the roof bars, the alloys, I think that looks really, really smart indeed. So again, just back to the condition a little bit here. As I say, down that driver's side, this does look to be in really good order, and as I say, having a good look there in any of the reflections. Of course, it's not brand new, but it's looking really, really nice. Very subtle as VW do. Little Black Edition sticker just there. I say all nicely from the factory. If we open up the driver's door, we can have a look at the spec and condition in here. So as we open up the driver's door, we've got electric windows just here. We've got electric heated mirrors. You've actually got cab carpet in here, which gives the van a lot more of a car-like feel. You've also then got auto-activated lights and wipers. You can see that we've got 2 full remote keys with this particular vehicle. We've got the very nice leather multifunctioning flat-bottom steering wheel. On the left-hand side, you've got the cruise control settings on here, so really nice bit of spec to have for motorway driving. And then on the right-hand side, you've got the onboard computer and the phone controls there. Mileage on this particular example, 86,964 miles. And then having a look at the driver's seat here, you've got nice adjustability here on the driver's seat, and condition wise, again, all in lovely order here. There's no rips, tears, cigarette burns, anything like that. It's all looking really, really nice. Nice adjustability for the backrest as well, which is always nice to see. If we jump in, we can have a look at a bit more spec. Absolutely boiling here today, so very nice to see that we have air conditioning here. If we turn the screen on just here as well, of course this is where you can connect your phone to this via Bluetooth on this particular screen just here. If we go to the radio button just there, you can see there that you've got DAB radio as well, so really, really nice to have. Just underneath the radio then, you've actually got a USB port. You've got an AUX port here and an SD card slot, so a number of different ways that you can play your music through here if you want to. And of course, when you've got your phone connected to this via Bluetooth, you can play your music that way as well. Looking again just under here, you can turn the start-stop off if you want to, and you've got a heated windscreen. And again, an absolutely lovely bit of spec to have. That's the actual elements in the screen, not just the blowers. So key difference there, and they're really, really good on those frosty days. 12-volt socket just here, 5-speed manual gearbox. You also get nice subtle details like this leather-trimmed handbrake as well. A couple of cup holders down here and at the back as well. In terms of condition inside the cab here, in really, really good order. Bit of storage up here on top of the dashboard, and you've also got some storage up there as well above your head in the cab. I also wanted to show you this, so we've got some lovely service history with this particular example. Try and show you out of the sun just here. So lovely service history, last done in April 21 at 84,352 miles, so only 2,500 miles ago, which is really, really nice. Previous to that then at 53 in 2019, and then you've got 44 in 2018, and you've got another service previous to that at 21,000 miles as well. Sorry, that's earlier 2019, and then 21,000 miles there as well. So really, really nice history. Always nice to see with a van that it's been well maintained, and as I say, recently serviced as well. And of course, like all of the vehicles that we sell, this will be going right through our workshop as well before it leaves us for, of course, anything that it would need at this age and mileage. And if there's any less than a 6-month MOT, we'll be putting a brand new MOT on it as well. Moving then around to the front of the vehicle here before we finish. Again, looking at the condition of the bonnet. Of course, you're going to get the odd small little stone chip here or there. There's really not many that I can point out on this particular example, but of course you are going to find the odd one or two just there. And then looking at the front bumper, of course, color-coded bumpers on this, so really does look very nice. And you also get front fog lights as well. So just to summarize, this is a one bakery owner from new Volkswagen Caddy. This is a genuine factory Black Edition vehicle with the 2-litre TDI engine, a fantastic engine, 102 brake horsepower, As I say, lovely spec with things such as air conditioning, these very nice 17-inch alloy wheels, colour-coded bumpers and mirrors, reversing sensors, the roof bars, heated windscreen, lots and lots of bits and bobs on here, cruise control, Bluetooth phone prep, DAB radio, the list really does go on. And of course we've got that lovely service history as well to verify the mileage, and of course that tells you that this vehicle has been well looked after, and you know you've got that peace of mind this hasn't been a builder's van being owned by a bakery from you. So if you'd like to inquire, please feel free to give us a call on either of the numbers listed there at the bottom of the sign. We can arrange finance at very competitive rates, starting as low as 7.9% APR, and we can also take cars or vans in part exchange as well. So feel free to give us a call with any vehicle that you may have that you'd like to put in part exchange. Of course, the value of your part exchange can count towards your deposit on finance also. Thank you very much for watching.